was going to tell you a secret, but it's over now.
Yeah.
We're in the hot tub. Welcome to the Vape Hot Tub. I'm your host. I am BlackCat. I've got some super fantastic people with me today. Charlie, who we got with us today? Who is that? Do you know this guy?
We have the one and only Vapor fucking Swaggins.
Vapor Swaggins.
Vapor
Holy
Swaggins.
Shit.
Safe.
Swaggins, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Good. Glad to be here. Very excited to be here. I love being here. Thanks for having me here.
we love to have you too. We're going to talk to, talk to Stan and see if we can just move you permanently onto this show and get you off. What do you think? Because we're trying to be the Vape Stew. I don't know if you knew that. You know that
I like to have contingency plans.
It's literally, that's like getting brought up to the Yankees. And then like the next day they're like, well, sorry, I don't think we needed you. We're going to send you back down to Toledo.
We'll pay you a little bit less. You get the same amount of pussy.
Yeah, you're actually going to be a senator.
You don't have to travel as much.
You're going to be in Youngstown for the next 4 years. Enjoy that. Anyway, no, man, it's super nice to have you here. It's Friday. We missed an episode last week, Charlie. I was traveling. I went to see my daughter for her fantastic birthday. We had a great birthday. Tell you what, you can pretty much do anything for any time a kid is under 10 years old. You can pretty much do anything on their birthday. I don't think it's fun. They would.
Absolutely. Like going somewhere and like paying to make pizza.
Yeah. I would actually, that sounds really nice. I've never been to a place like that. That sounds fantastic.
There's this chain around here called Bertucci's. That's going out of business, sadly, but used to be really good. Now it's shit. But I remember like being in 4th grade and going and like they give you the dough and I got to stand behind the counter and all my friends had to watch. And my friend sneezed on my birthday cake. It was a good time.
Sneeze on your birthday cake?
Yeah, I still ate it.
Son of a bitch. What in the fuck? Why do you do that?
Dick. We're not friends anymore.
I wouldn't be friends with her either. What a day. All right. Well, hey, let's get things started. Kick it off the right way. We got a really, really great show. You're lucky you're here. All 18 of you are fantastically lucky that you are here right now. We are going to start it off. Charlie, what are you vaping on?
I am vaping on Desire X with Rebirth RTA on it. I just unboxed this little Desire X. I've had it forever. I was going to give it to a dude whose vape mail got stolen. And I took it out of the box, and I liked it so much, I was like, fuck him, I'm keeping this.
Desire X. Who makes the Desire X?
Desire Designs.
Yeah, the same guys that did the Rage with Homeboy.
Oh, okay.
They're under heat right now.
Heat.
From I think that NorCal Sick Boy just threw out a call out because they've been doing some dirty, but like who hasn't right now? There's like there's a royal shitstorm of drama going on, both reviewer drama, personality drama, and like company drama. It's just like pick like throw like blindfold yourself and throw a dart and you're gonna hit something.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like I don't know about any of this, which is really fantastic. I don't know about any of that stuff.
It is fantastic.
Yeah, I love it when the shit's popping off because it gives me something to keep myself entertained with.
I literally don't know anything about it, and I'm super glad. But I'll tell you, there are so many companies and so many pop up. There's always going to be a little bit of shadiness, I think, in the industry, at least for a little bit until that gets weeded out. You know what I mean?
So I'm starting to feel like Fagin now that my buffet's been interrupted so much.
Oh my god!
I'm also vaping the Haze mod with the GT4.
Ooh, look at that!
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that is beautiful.
Out of all my haze mods, in my opinion, this is one of the best shows.
Is that a neuralizer from Men in Black?
That's
the only reason why I never got the GT4, man. I mean, it looks sexy, but it's motherfucker.
I was gonna put a slam kit on it, but this is basically my all-day RTA, and I just like the capacity so much that I decided to rock it like that. It will have an Ultim slam kit soon, though. My Stormtrooper. Vicious Ant with the pink Jenna. The billet box, which has replaced my pod use.
And you have the 18650 billet box, right?
Yes.
That's badass. I'd like to have one of them.
Yeah, this is the DNA 60 Rev 4B with the vape shell in it. I'm rocking the Mark Clow dual 21700 with the bulk on top.
Yeah, dude, the Guardian, man.
Yep. Warlock's Guardian. The bulk really surprised me. I posted this on social media, but I didn't expect to love it. It just vapes fucking amazing. The Ultim Polished Haze mod with the Addy Tooney modified K-Fun light on top.
Shit, you're pulling all the big guns, bro. He's showing off.
This guy, I tell you, man.
The Pocket Rocket with the OG Goon on top.
That's by Half Moon, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's their new one. This was actually a prototype that I picked up at NBE, but it's got their acrylic in the middle. And I actually have a drip tip that matches from the same block, and Scott stole it. So it's not matching.
What I take? What I steal?
The drip.
Oh, the drip tip? Yeah, I fucking
Let me
still
steal
have
your
it.
matching prototype drip
Cut
tip.
from the same block and everything.
I'll send. I guess. Do I have anything to send you, Charlie? I'll send that to you. Maybe. I thought you were giving it to me because I remember. Listen, let's straighten this out. Why not? What better place to straighten it out than in the hot tub? Let's put this to bed. When you sent it to me, you're like, "Hey man, I got you a heavy tip." Is that what you said? I thought you said that, and then I was like, "Oh, he's giving me a heavy tip," but you weren't giving me that.
Not that one. I have some more for you. I will. I've got like 8 heavy tips. That's just the one that I don't want to lose because it is from the same block as the inside switch button on the Pocket Rocket and the mod itself.
Oh man, my bad.
The Caliburn, which is wow. And I'm rocking the Dreamer in double stack mode only today with the Twisted Messes 24 Pro.
Yeah, buddy.
Very, very nice.
Last but not least is my other billet box, the vintage billet box. Boom.
Ooh.
18340s.
You got 2 billet boxes?
Yeah.
Charlie, how much vaping do you plan on doing over this next hour?
Well, there's more stuff, but that's all I'm going to show.
That's all you're going to show? Because you're not going to use all those. There's no way. You're just trying to show off because Swaggins is here. That's what you're trying to do.
That's
I got
cool,
you.
man.
I got
I'm
you.
humbled.
Swaggins is here. You got to bring your vape.
Dude, I'm humbled. You know what? Speaking of the Jay Hayes mods, I think Stan is in chat drooling. Hopefully he doesn't short circuit his iPad or whatever he's watching. But he wants to trade you for one of your Jay Hayes mods. Dream again, brother. Dream again.
Oh Lord, yeah. Stan, well, I have a Hayes mod.
Dream a little dream. You do?
I do. I have the it's like pink and white. It's fucking badass.
Dude, I like the frosted one. The
Yeah.
frosted or the clear, whatever it is.
Nice one.
That's
Yes.
the clear one. Those are bad as hell. I like the Delrin one. I didn't get another one just because my wife almost killed me for buying the Hayes
Scott's
mod.
got the only color combination that I've seen of his, which is like this pink and red, like bacon colored stab wood. It's fucking gorgeous.
Bro.
It is. I've thought about, like, I don't, obviously I don't want to sell it because it's just like I really like it, but I don't use it. I'm too scared to use it, and that's my problem with high-end stuff, man.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You don't want to ever get to a place where you don't like. There are certain mods that you can have as desk mods, but if you don't even want to use it at your desk because you're afraid of like knocking it over or something scratching it,
Yeah.
then you trade for something of equal value. You trade for a couple of things. Like I just sold a mod and I bought like 2 Addies, a mod, and a plane ticket to Houston Vape Expo with money from it. I was like, I'm not using this thing because it costs too much money. I don't want to devalue it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
There it is. Yep. Isn't that awesome? That's amazing.
I'm not even going to do a buffet today, everyone. I'm vaping the Infinix. That's it.
Charlie's trying to show off. That's what he's doing.
So Swaggins has me beat. Swaggins got way more high-end gear than I do. Swaggins has really cool small run pieces that I just haven't got my game there yet, but I'm working on it.
Well, we'll get you there, buddy.
I strive to have Swaggins.
Dude, you hang out with me, we'll spend your money. I love spending people's money. It's not my own money. It might be mine anyways. I'll be like, you know what? Buy it. And if you don't like it, I'll buy it off you.
I finally bit the bullet and got
That's a good backup plan.
on Facebook for the mods. So I'm now in the Facebook circles.
Absolutely. Well, that's the thing, man. I reinstated my Facebook just to not to derail anything here. Feel free to cut me off. I'm used to being cut off, by the way. But let's keep
Are
going.
you really? We can get into that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
We treat our
Stan, you can't cut me off now, bitch.
Oh!
So basically, like, I reinstated my Facebook just to get in the Vape Stew crew, and that was like over a year ago, and now here I am. So I created Vapor Swaggins just to be like involved because I was just sitting back watching for like 3 years and just I was like, fuck it, I like this.
So
show.
you were just watching. You never like participated in chat. Didn't know anybody.
No, I just all of a sudden got drunk one night, found the stew, or I found the stew through actually Inside the Mines. Because he had Stan on, because people were like, who is this guy that made this awesome mech tube that no one's ever heard of?
Yeah.
And the rest is history. I saw these dudes. I saw like Demo with his polo shirts, and I was like, I can get down with these guys. They're not all tattoos, gauges, and beards. Believe it or not, I didn't have a beard at the time. Vaping does somehow affect people. I want to shave the beard off, but now people respect me at work, so I can't shave the beard off.
Charlie's like the only vapor I know that doesn't have a beard. It's because he looks 9.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a chiseled jaw.
He does have a chiseled jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he has a face like a Greco-Roman wrestler.
This facial hair I've been working on for like 2 weeks, and that's just because we made drink this weekend, and people think I have a fake ID.
There you go, man. Grow that neck beard.
If I don't shave for 2 weeks, like literally, I will look like Grizzly fucking Adams. I'm a hairy son of a bitch. I will get hairy quick. All right, so Swag, do you want to go through some of the things you're vaping on, or are you really just sticking with the empty ones?
Shit, man. I kind of like, should I let the chat down? Should I let...
Don't let it down.
You know what? Fine, we'll go through some stuff.
So keep it going.
All right, why not? So let's start. I'll end it with that guy. Let's start off with a bang. I got the, let's zoom in a little bit. Why not? This way. Woo, that's
Woo, I like that view.
Hello. I've got the CLZ mod. Come on, focus, buddy. There we go. I got the CLZ mod. It's a 18650 DNA 75C custom Juma Squonk with the Vena on top. And there's a huge story behind this. I won't get into it right now. Maybe briefly.
Get in.
But
let's hear it.
The Haku Vena on top. I bought the cap for this Vena like 6 months before I had the mod because it took me forever to get it. But I bought this block on eBay, sent it to Finland, and the guy did some beautiful work. And I finally got it. And then I got sick and had to stare at it for 5 days. Then I had to stare at it for 2 more days because I couldn't vape. But now I can vape it, and it's glorious.
Yeah, that's one of the best looking mods I've seen, man. That is gorgeous.
It's end game. But like I said, this is a shelf mod for me. Maybe I'll bring it out, but probably not because I have so many other mods that I could bring out with me that are just comfortable and good vapes.
Yeah.
But this is a shelf. I mean, this.
Yeah, most of my stuff, like my spade. It will leave the house occasionally if I'm only going to be in the car and coming back. But besides that, my vicious end stuff, all my high end stuff stays at the house.
Just got to get some douchebags.
I do have a douchebag.
What's a douchebag?
He's about to show you. And I feel like they must hate the fact that they called it this because everyone, I'm just going to keep calling it a douchebag. They're dash bags or whatever, but they're douchebags.
Yeah.
Forever in my heart. But you went with the white. The white is sexy. But if you went with the black or the whatever this is, I mean, it's going to be pretty scratch resistant. But because you went with the white, I mean, you're going to maybe see more blemishes more easily, just like a white car. I mean, or whatever.
I would have that destroyed within like 30 minutes of owning it. Yeah. I would have that white one would be completely destroyed.
And I tell you, the reason it used, Jennifer bought me this for Christmas. She surprised me with it. And it get used because usually when she gets me nice shit, I put it on the shelf and I never use it or abuse it. And she's like, if you don't use this mod, I'm never going to buy you anything else. So it gets used for that reason.
It's perfect for me. My next setup will tell you why I don't use my spade anymore. It's the Billy Club. My BMM, and I need to fix my lighting because you can't really see anything right now. But there's the Dama buttons with the matching ring and tip with a Skyfall on top, and it's a 21-700 with a 10 ml bottle, and it's small and nice in the hand. It says DNA 75C, but that's what the go-to was. I mean, I could run a 40 40T in there. And I get 2 days of battery life because I'm just using it on my way to and from work, maybe a little bit at the desk. But with the 10 ml bottle, it's like every 2 days I would refill the bottle and swap the battery out. That's what it's about, So once I got that in my hands, I I just stopped using the Vicious Amp, but I don't think I'll ever get rid of it because that's one of the first things I got when I was getting into high end.
Yeah, me too. The Vicious Amp was my first wow, really nice mod.
Mm.
Okay, so let's keep going. Next, I've got the Insider. This is by Core Design, out of Italy. It's an 18650 DNA 60 side by side, with the Dwarf mouth talong on top with that MIDI tank. And I just got this in 2 days ago, and I love it. Like, as soon as I saw this thing, I was like, I've been vaping since 2014, mid to late 2014, and I was never really into side by sides. I didn't really know what I was into at the time. But nowadays, it's like, if you're looking at old side by sides, they're either hard to find or they're just shitty. So it's like, I saw this one. I was like, I just need to grab something that I can rock a tank on and have it like be compact and, you know, palmable basically. This is a really good vape. What else am I vaping on? I'm vaping on the Stratum Zero. It's a MOSFETted 21700 or 18650 tube, and it's smaller than the Dreamer. It's a very small little guy, and on top I have the Flavor RDTA, which I think he's doing one more list. This is a banger, by the way. I love the Flavor RDA, and this is even better than that. This is the RDTA that convinced me that, or showed me, okay, I get RDTAs now. And he's doing one more. I think he's doing one more list of these because they're just too much of a pain in the ass for him to make. So if you want one,
I may try to make that list.
Get one. And
I've only heard good feedback on the Flavor.
Yeah, and they're not absurd. You can still get flavors. The Flavor Addy, which I love, I have one right here. This is a really nice, like, restricted direct long vape. It's like not too tight. It's like just the right amount of restrictedness, and they're going to be on Stratum. Stratum stores actually, they have them right now, I think, unless they're going to drop them. But that's probably your best bet. I mean, because then you don't have to pay the shipping. In reality, it's like high end is expensive, but it's really the shipping that always kills me, and then having to wait. But I mean, shipping's gotten a lot better. You're paying for it, so it's like you see, like, $8 for priority shipping. I don't really bat an eye at it anymore. I'm like, fuck it. I want it in 2 to 3 days. I'll pay the $8 because I'm used to now paying anywhere between 15, and I've paid like $70 for shipping before.
Wow.
Which is insane, which is why you want to buy with friends. If you have friends to buy with, I'll be your friend. We'll buy together.
I want to be your friend.
Let's be friends.
I won't buy anything with you though.
All right. Well, this split shipping.
This door that I wanted was $50 shipping.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Philippines, they get you, man.
So I actually waited until I bought a mod, and they held my door until I bought a mod.
Perfect. That's that's the other thing I love about these high-end modders is that, you know, a lot of them, you message them on Facebook or you email them and they get back to you. Like, speaking of spending and also just awesome modders, the guys at Addy Smith Hellfire over in the UK, I needed a BF pin and some screws for my two separate occasions. I emailed Stella over at Hellfire, and she's awesome. She's like, let me just go check with the guys, because they make their own screws. Like, they do everything from the top like down. They do everything in their shop. But like, talk about a punch in the dick when it's like you got to buy it's 3 pounds, you know, for the screws and 11 pounds to ship. And it's just like 3 times the amount to ship this to me because I'm a dumbass and I stripped a screw of my own like fault, or I lost my BF pin or something like that. So, but you can email them and they'll be like, hey, let me check. Like, I'll check for you. You know, people are pretty awesome about that as long as you're not a dick.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think I'll leave it there. Oh, no, I got one more thing. But I could keep hammering it with high end. We'll just save it for the next time. How about that? I got one more thing to show you. It's new. It's not currently on the market, but will be. Let's surprise you guys with a little bit of this sexy lime greenness.
Well,
it's not going to show up.
It's green screened. Yeah. Oh, so that is perfect for you to show it off because nobody can see it.
Dude, you guys, you wish that you were in this room right now.
I can see it.
Fucking gorgeous.
It's amazing.
Wish you were in here.
It's amazing. That's like a magical trick. Like, this has just gone up a notch.
I'm like looking over. I want to see
Oh
myself.
my god, it's got the Black Cat white face logo.
That's
on
what that's Stan's new mech has my logo on it. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
that's-
know.
Bro,
it. And Mexican.
We talked
this
about
is
that.
this is the
Call me Stan.
the tenacious. Oh my gosh, which way is right? There we go.
I like that bit better.
Which, dude, I'm seeing it now. This is perfect.
Stan's got to be beating his head on the desk.
The Ardent hybrids right onto it. It's the brass, the Cerakoted brass tenacious unicorn mod. They're coming out soon. Keep your eyes out. Maybe if you subscribe to Stan's Patreon peaks, and maybe he'll have early releases for you guys. But this thing is so far stellar. I just got it today, and it's green. You guys just got trolled, so
You did. I'm a patron of Stan's. Fantastic. It's a great patron. Absolutely fantastic.
Dude, I am too. I dropped my Patreon because I haven't won anything in the year that I've been his patron, but I guess that's what happens when you're Jewish. I'm just used to always getting knocked down.
Wow.
You said there were no limits. And speaking of no limits, this is how I vape. So I'm vaping on the Transistor Tango Melon, my all-day, everyday ride or die. If you know me, you know I vape Tango Melon. Still going strong for like 6 months now, every day. And also, I just got this in from IVC. It's Bubs, and it's a watermelon bubble gum, and it's delicious. Pretty much every flavor, I'd say 9 out of 10 flavors that I've tried from them have been absolutely phenomenal. So
I keep hearing about Bubs. You're not. There's other people who talked about it too. I believe, aside from you, I've heard a couple people talk about it really good.
I'm happy to see someone vaping fruit and something besides a custard on one of my live shows.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm the only one that's vaping fruit.
All right, I guess it's to me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
To you, sir.
Well, look. I'm gonna take it up a notch. You guys You guys are so 2018.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm 2019. I got the new Smock 220 Alien. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. No, I'm rocking the Vindicator 21700.
That's a good mod, bro.
That I rocked that forever. I think a long time ago I rocked the shit out of that. And on top of there, check that out. That is the Recurve Dual.
Ooh.
In testing mode. This is the blue version. I love the blue from Watofa. That's why I put. I know it doesn't match at all, but I'm not too worried about it right now. They have this really. So this is not the standard tip that comes. This is the second tip they give you, and it doesn't look great, but I love it.
Dude, I like everything about that stuff, man. That blue, that like titanium blue, if you will, with the stainless, it looks sick.
Does that look good?
Yeah.
Sweet. But I'm testing it this week. I'm gonna have a review for it on Wednesday. So tune in. That will be life-changing. So make sure you tune in for that. What else do I got? That's pretty much it. I have this, the Akula on my, we're just talking about the VGod Pro 150, which is like my favorite little mechanical or variable wattage mod that I've ever had. But I have something else, and it's very special, and I don't think any of you, well, maybe Charlie knows about this, but I have a Addy Toonie. Just got this in the mail yesterday. Modified K-Fun.
What?
Just got it. Just got it yesterday, right there. Haven't even taken it out of the plastic yet. I'll be wicking this up this weekend and rocking it this weekend. But he treats it.
It's gonna surprise you how good it vapes.
I can't wait. Addy, it's a great friend of the show, great friend of the channel, and just love the guy to death. He told me I was on his list for a K-Fun. I had no idea I was on the list. And he told me about it, I don't know, maybe like 2 months ago I was on the list, and notified me that it was in the mail, and I got it yesterday. So thank you, Addy.
Like Addy Toonie's list, I mean, that list is like harder to get on than trying to get the one mod made from a fucking meteorite. It's 1 of 5.
It is like, dude, to get on the list, you have to be, And just really thankful. He wrote me a really nice note, which I'm not going to read it, but he wrote me a really nice note, like thanking me for being in the community and things like that. So really, I love you, Addy. Thank you so much. I will have it wicked up and ready to go this weekend. So thank you so much, sir. But that's my first K-Fun, my first anything of that. So very, very excited to try that. I'm vaping on some Turkish blend. And I don't know, did you know, you probably don't know this, Swags, the #1 e-liquid on the face of the earth. Have you heard this yet?
Tango Melon.
No, that I don't even know if that was in the running. It's cat's whiskers. by Shy Tots.
Someone said that in the chat. They were like, "You need to be vaping on the cat's whiskers." And
That is the number one e-liquid on the face of the earth. 3rd week in a row. 3rd week voted on by Earth. Earth voted, and we
thank you, Earth.
abide. Thank you, Earth. We love you. All right, so we're gonna move in now. I have a couple giveaways today. I also have a Patreon giveaway that I'm going to do following the show. I'm gonna stop this live stream, then go right into that. That'll probably be about 15 minutes. So if you're a patron, hang on, watch the stream will end, and then I'll start it back up again to do that so we can have it off of this stream. But we do have a couple other giveaways. I got some coil giveaways we're doing today for Mr. Qstraq and a $25 gift certificate to Shy Tots e-liquid. So stick around for that. That will be at the end of the show. Charlie, take us into, got any funny news this week? Is there anything funny that happened in the news?
I do, actually. It's funny and a little weird. It's also really cool or in really poor taste, depending on how you look at it.
Okay.
Have you heard about the Princess Diana theme park ride
Oh, no.
opening up?
No. Is this real? There's really a Princess Diana theme ride?
It's a Princess Diana Death Crash themed, like theme park attraction ride.
Shut up.
I'm serious, dude. It's a 3D.
Where is this at?
It's in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
It's in Tennessee.
Yeah.
What dicks? That's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's crazy. When I first read it, I was like, is this real news? It's from like National Enquirer. And it's real news. It actually apparently was covered in the National Enquirer and every other news outlet. But it's the guy says it's a 3D computer model, and you're looking down on what looks just like Paris, but it's 3-dimensional. It's projected. You see the buildings and everything in 3D presentation. It shows the pathway as she left the Ritz Hotel, the paparazzi chasing her, and the bang flash that we think blinded the driver and how it happened. There's no blood or anything, but it actually takes you through the whole crash. And apparently you see it from different views and hear about the different angles. And then at the end of it, they go over the conspiracy theories and like you vote on what you think really happened.
On the end of the ride, you vote on what you think really happened.
Yeah, like if she was pregnant when it happened, if the royal family was involved, all kinds of stuff.
Okay, who in their right mind would have, like, I can't imagine the pitch. Like
this
for
is
this
some
ride,
North Korea shit, man. This is like what North Koreans find entertaining.
Yeah, literally, this ride it'd probably be big in North Korea. They don't know who Princess Diana is, though.
Yeah, you're right.
They have no clue. They're like, Princess Diana, what? Yo, that is like the worst taste I've ever heard of anything in my life. Like that park is going to close down. There's no way that park is going to survive that ride. No way.
So they asked him, they were like, do you think Prince William and Prince Harry would be offended if they came and rode on the ride? And the guy who created it, Turner, said, I hope not, but that's hard to say. I know they're very sensitive.
They're very sensitive about their mom being killed.
Yeah,
those weak bunch of pussies. That's fucked up.
He said, but I think they've got to know there's nothing new being presented here. Like, that makes it better.
I thought like it's like talk about like rehashing old wounds. Like that thing is already a scar. It's like going and literally digging out that scar with a rusty spoon.
Yeah.
Being like, let's see what's inside there.
Yeah. Do you want to simulate your mother's death? We have a ride for you. If you'd like to come ride it. This can go exactly the horror your mother went through before.
We'll have the press gathered around to take pictures, just as they did when your mother died.
That's insane. That is literally insane.
So it opens. It opens today, I believe, to the public.
Oh my God, Veronica.
What?
Would you ride the Princess Diana ride?
The what?
The Princess Diana ride. Would you ride it?
What the hell is that?
Princess Diana ride. She can't hear you, Charlie. She can only hear me. It's a new ride they got in at Cedar Point. Mm-hmm. Basically, it simulates Princess Diana's death ride. You want to ride it? Want to have this weekend?
No.
No, don't want to do that.
That's kind of insulting, don't you think?
A little insulting. A little insensitive. Yes. Yeah. Oh, look!
Oh.
Now, you are officially in the Blackcatfam now. Look who's behind me here. What wrong way? There's
Now
the
we're
actual,
both Black
the
Cat.
namesake for the black cat white face.
A black
Hey,
cat with a white face.
any more? So anything else, Charlie? Before we get into the main dish here of the show.
No, that's it. I couldn't find anything to top that.
That literally is one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. All right, so
Or the most brilliant. If
or
you
the most,
think about it, it's
or
like,
it's
come
gonna
on,
be
like,
the guy's
come
gonna
with
be a
a public
multi-billionaire.
apology, be like, we're so sorry, but now they've made national headlines and people are going there just to be like, oh, it's not open anymore, but you can come in for $85. You can ride on the Tickle Me Elmo ride.
Which actually does simulate a crash as well.
I will say,
Tickle
it's-
Elmo, isn't that the guy who went around doodling kids?
Yeah.
They simulate that one as well. The Tickle Me
Trees
Elmo
crush.
ride, you get your genitals grabbed the entire ride.
Kids getting free.
Oh, salt.
All right, so let's just stop there. All right, here we go. So this week, now with this, look, when you're looking at this panel right now, the first thing that's going through your mind is sexiness. Is you have three of the most handsome bastards on the YouTubes right here in front of you, coming to you, 1080p, 60 frames per second, motherfuckers. Anyway, so to celebrate this, when we heard we had Swaggins coming on, we knew we had to take advantage of it. We knew that we needed to do something extremely special. So we are going to play a little game. You guys ready for a game? You up for a game? Swaggins?
Absolutely.
Charlie, you ready for a game?
I'm down. Let's do it.
All right. Now, I'm going to give you 5 vape reviewers. 5 vape reviewers in our community. And you're going to rate them 1 to 5 on who is the sexiest. Now, you have to defend your answers. You can't just say, this person is the sexiest, this person's number 2. Do you have a pencil and paper? Do you guys have anything to write down?
Yes. Are they
You're
all
gonna need
dudes?
to write
I
down.
hope so.
Who uses a pencil and paper?
Well, you're going to need to keep notes.
I've got the smallest
who
sticky notes ever. That'll work.
Is the sexiest vape reviewer on the YouTubes, besides, of course, the 3 current company. All right, let's wait for Charlie to get back.
Is there pictures?
Deal.
We got pictures.
Deal.
All right, I had to hide all the confidential shit in my notebook. I'm ready.
All right, so here are your 5 contestants. Number 1. This one's going to be hard to beat. This son of a gun, he is a handsome man. Mr. Stan Tenacious TX Vapes. He's in the chat. So he's going to be campaigning for himself in the chat.
Are we going to rate and review these guys or just put them in an order of 1 to 5?
You're going to have to, I'm going to give you the 5. You're going to rate them 1 to 5, and then you're going to give the list back to the audience here and explain why each one is super sexy. Number 2, and it would not be a sexy list without this gentleman on it. I could not leave him off. Mr. Jay Hayes, number 2.
Jeez.
Number 3, a man who needs no introduction. He's been a guest on the Vape Hot Tub twice, and the last time he was a guest here, he put on makeup, and let me tell you, this guy's a sexy man, but this guy is a beautiful woman. Mr. Mark Fagan, number 3. The 4th one is somebody that has taken his game up a full 1,000 point notch. He has a beard that even the most bearded bearders envy. Mr. Robert Ellis. Do you guys know Robert Ellis?
With the armed
The armed vapor. He's a handsome son of a gun. That guy's got some skills.
So is Truckin' Vapes in this?
And lastly, I had to bring in somebody from the European market because anybody with a European accent, this gentleman has I believe it is a I believe it's a Welsh accent, and it is super sexy. The ladies absolutely love it. Mr. Vaping with Vic. That is your 5 most sexy vape reviewers contestants. Now, I know that is a lot to handle. That is a lot of sexiness, and really, there's no losers here because all 5 of these men are, in my opinion, are extremely handsome and extremely sexy, but there can be only one vape hot. It is tough. It'd be hard to rate them.
Look at my tiny little list. I'm just like contemplating over this little.
You're really now. I need serious answers here.
This is 1960s secret agent list.
You I gotta make sure I send a picture of because we do have a problem. There's actually 2 Robert or Bob Ellises.
Well, there's Bob Ellis who's he's in the chat. One of my buddies.
I'm sending Swaggins a picture of the right Bob Ellis.
And then there's a Bob Ellis, the armed vapor, who is a senior. He's a senior retired gentleman, and just a great. I love watching his. I've never seen anybody get trolled like Bob Ellis gets trolled, or Robert Ellis gets trolled. He gets trolled so hard, and he does not flinch. It's actually hilarious. He does not flinch at all. It's great. All right, so that are your 5 contestants. I want you to take a minute. I want you to contemplate. I can see Swaggins is picturing sexiness in his brain, and we're going to rate these 5. Then I, as the host, will have the final say in the voting. I will take in your account, and then I will vote. Get out of there, Waylon. All right. How you guys? Are you guys ready?
I need to look. I need to see Robert.
Yeah, I'm sending Rob Ellis over Swaggins' way right now.
Also, this mech mod's hard to vape with my boo-boo finger.
Oh, I hate boo-boo.
That's when you know you're a hardcore vapor, when you've got flesh in threads of RDAs and lines.
And while we do that, I'm going to run through the chat and say hello to some people. I'll let you guys kind of kick over there. Mr. Frank Einstein, I see he voted for Fega #1. JTH, what's up, brother? How you doing? Bones Cascada, good to see you, brother. Danny Castle, what's up, man? How you doing? Bob Ellis, what's up, Bob? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Miss Jane Dodd, hey, Jane, how you doing, honey? Great to see you. Joseph Serrell, what's up, Joseph? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Shane Oakley, SCFC, what's up, Shane? How are you, man? Thanks for joining. Todd Black, what's up, Todd? How are you, brother? Charles McLaren, the mother fucking Baron is in the chat. Addy Tooney. Addy, what's up, brother? Love you, man. How you doing? Overdrip Rip. That's Overdrip. What's up, Overdrip? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. DC Rackley. What's up, DC? How you doing, man? Just followed you back on Instagram. I didn't realize I wasn't following you. I always end up not following people that I should be. I'm glad.
He's a great dude.
Yeah, I'm following you, man. Great to see you, DC. Glad you're here. Johnny Drips. What's up, Johnny? How you doing? Another
Dribbles.
He's been in the hot tub. Let me tell you something, Swags. Drips hung like a fucking horse.
Dude, hashtag bubble farts, man.
That guy is he's amazing. Love Mr. Johnny Drips. Who else we got here? Mr. Jeff Lawson, what's up? Stan, Taste DX Vapes. Good to see you, Stan. Thank you for joining, sir. Danny Castle, what's up, Danny? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Fabian, what's up, Fabian? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Dane Bentley. How you doing, Dane? Good to see you, man. Glad you are here, sir. Dustin Kendall, what's up, Dustin? How you doing, brother? See if I'm probably missing people because I'm just scrolling up through the chat. I can't get a participants list on my phone. Chessie, what's up, Chessie? Tracy, how you doing, Tracy? Good to see you. Stephen Garlington, what's up, Stephen? How you doing, man? A lot of people here today. There's Vapor Swaggins. Justin Jenkins, what's up, Justin? All right, guys, I have killed enough time. It is time to get sexy. We're going to start out with the guest. We're going to start out with our guest, Mr. Vapor Swaggins. If you would, please, sir, give us your 1 through 5 sexiest reviewers on YouTube.
Okay, and I'm giving reasoning for each of them, or I'm just telling you them?
You can tell them, then we can discuss.
All right, fair enough. All right, so let's do this. And first of all, hey, chat, who do you think #1 is going to be for me? Who do you think?
I'm going to say Stan.
Do you think I'm going to dive right in with my knee pads on?
I think
say
Stan.
I think that. What do you think, Charlie?
I think you'll forever be a bitch if Stan is your number.
Absolutely. You know what? It's comfortable in Stan's shadow. That's all I got to say. And that being said, you're absolutely 110% right, because in my world, things go over 100%, and Stan is #1.
He is handsome.
He's a handsome guy. I met him in real life. I hugged him, and I felt his member throbbing on my inner thigh.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic.
Secondly, of course, the king himself, Mark Fagan.
Mark Fagan, #2.
Jameis Hazem or Jay Hayes. Sorry. Jay Hayes is #3.
Ja Hayes.
Yeah, he's just got such a larger than life personality. How could a girl not want to be in or around that?
Exactly right.
A perfect O face. I'm going to say Robert Ellis for #4, because you showed me him. We'll talk about it later. I just want to get into it, but like
He's a handsome
wow.
bastard.
I still have it frozen on my screen up here, and I'm just like, he's just looking into my soul.
He's looking.
And lastly, vaping with Vic. Is that vaping with Vic?
Vaping with Vic was the number. Yeah, the last person I mentioned.
He'll take it in the rear with number 5.
I love Vic. Let me tell you, that accent though is a panty dropper. Us Americans love English accents.
Also, the vest and the hat, the Pinocchio.
The hat is I actually really want a nice hat like that, but they're not cheap. Those hats are really expensive.
Ask Stan. He has like a whole boudoir.
Is Stan rich? I think Stan's rich. Is he rich?
He's got that drip money.
He's new rich, as they call it.
Got new money.
New money. New money rich.
All right, I respect your list. Great job, man.
Thank you.
All right, Charlie, let's move on to you, brother.
All right, I've got Robert Ellis, the armed vapor, at number 1.
You know what? I feel you.
Yeah, he's been dropping panties since like 2012.
Since
even before
since
YouTube.
1912.
Yeah, 1912. Yeah, that's right.
But even before YouTube, he was in the Vapors community on Vapors TV in like 2012, reviewing C4 Addies, and doing DIY liquids, and he's always got those fucking chops like shaped up, crisp lines on the side. So his
beard is fantastic.
Yeah, it's
so nice and luscious.
It's like he goes to a show dog groomer and just like says, "Does my face?" and they crisp that shit. Like him and his Mr. Schnauzer have the same look going on. It's great.
That's show dog groomer.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our number 1. Who's number 2 there?
Mark Fagan's number 2, just because Fagan.
Absolutely.
Fagan's a handsome sucker,
He's
man.
not afraid to take his clothes off and show that sexy body.
I agree.
And he can dance. I know he can dance.
He can fucking dance his ass off.
He's got like all those women that go and see Larry the Cable Guy and like strip off their clothes and sneak into his green room. Like they leave Larry the Cable Guy as soon as they see Mark Fagan.
Yep.
Then Jay Hayes is next because he's got like the Batman style freaking eyebrow threading going on, and he has like Puerto Ricans that line him up every day. So
He's got what?
Puerto Ricans. Puerto Rican barbershop guys.
Oh, sure. Yeah. The line, like the real crisp lines. Absolutely.
Fucking straight razor in his neck and all that.
Yeah, in his neck.
Then we've got Stan coming in, and Stan made the list because he did the Dreamer, and why the fuck not? So who cares what he looks like? And vaping with Vic is number 5 because I feel like vaping with Vic has a lot that he adds to the vaping community. Cosmetics may not be one of them.
Oh man, I don't know. I added Vic. I thought Vic would be. I thought you guys would pick. I thought he'd be at least number 1 or 2. All right, so here is the final tally. This is the tally from YouTube. We've got Mark Fagan, number 1. I've got Stan and Robert Ellis tied at number 2, Jay at number 3, and Vic at number 4. So, right now, going into my vote, Mark Fagan is number 1.
All right.
Let's see here. I have to concede to a lot of points here. I think as far as handsomeness, that you probably have to give the nod to Robert Ellis. That guy is a handsome man. But
he looks like he'd save you. Like if you were like in a Western, like he'd come, he'd ride in on a white horse.
He looks like Kenny Rogers in a way. Remember Kenny Rogers? Remember Six Pack? He kind of does look like that.
There's a reason they call him the armed vapor. Like he's one of those guys that has like a hidden room inside of a vault behind a bookshelf and a fucking arsenal. Like you don't want to fuck with him. Like I'm pretty sure I remember him in a vlog talking about getting rid of gophers in his yard with an AK-47 or something.
Yeah, he's a man's man. I like that. Yeah, he's an armed vapor. Like anybody who calls himself the armed vapor, like 2 things that absolutely have nothing in common at all: carrying guns and vaping equipment. I like that. I like your style. Like
You're
there's
painting a
time.
picture in my mind. For some reason, a lava lamp is coming into play, and a love sack. A love sack is one of those really expensive bean bags with like the aerospace foam.
Oh, I've got to check out the love sack.
Now,
bro.
Love
what
sack.
I was going to, so I think we're going to have a winner though, because I am going to put Mark Fagan number 2, and the reason being is because he was on here in makeup, and let me tell you, he was looking damn good with that.
Wait, I think I
makeup
caught
on.
that episode.
You might have, probably did. It's probably like my most viewed live show in a long time.
Fagan and BlackCat Whiteface both getting makeovers.
We both got makeup. All right, so our winner and the sexiest YouTube reviewer from the Vape Hot Tub 2019 is Mr. Mark Vaping Fagan. Congratulations, Mark. We will. Does he get a prize, Charlie? Should we send him something?
I thought we get a prize.
Can we get a prize?
I'll have Mark send us prizes.
I would
That would
like
be cool. I'd like a
bulk.
calendar.
Like a bulk RTA calendar where just every month is him in a skimpy bathing suit vaping the bulk.
He has a calendar.
Yeah, but a bulk calendar is a good idea. I'll talk to Angela about that.
Yes, thank you. Signed, please.
All right, guys. So we got a couple giveaways I got to do here before we get out of here. Let's go ahead and roll through those. And as we do that, we can sit here and bullshit. Thanks for participating, guys. That was a lot of fun. We got, so first giveaway is for a $25 quib, 25 something, a gift certificate to Shy Tots E-Liquid. I need a number between 1 and 150. Go.
Oh shit, where's the chat? I need no ones.
Next week we should do. It'd have been too easy to do lady reviewers.
You're
That'd have been
absolutely
too
right.
easy.
And it
So
wouldn't
you
have been as
had to-
fun, man.
It wouldn't have been as fun to do the lady reviewer.
You know what you should do is a fuck one, marry one, kill one with
No,
male vape
I'm not
reviewers.
doing that. No. I already feel kind of bad because I want everybody to win.
We should
But-
do a vape stew, fuck, marry, kill.
No.
Dude, my Omis, compadres, and myself already were subjected to that by the that new breakout show with that all-female cast. That's what she said on Thursday nights. after the
Yes.
stream.
I watched it last night.
I got killed twice and fucked 3 times. I mean, it's cool. I'm a polarizing personality. I'm okay with it.
Who wanted to give you the old in out?
That's a good question. Watch the show.
I have to watch the show.
I can't remember.
It's on
That-
Thursdays at 9, I think.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Thursdays at 10 Eastern.
Okay.
Is it 9?
Yeah, it's on the same time as the Vape team.
Yeah, 10 Eastern. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I flip back and forth between them and the Vape team.
They'll be on the Vape Stew tonight. Actually,
Are they?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That'd be
Let's
good
be
to-
there.
all 5 of them?
I don't know.
Holy
Watch the
cow.
show and find out.
Yeah, well, I'll be there.
Right on, brother.
Yeah, I'll be there.
How we doing on numbers? All right, let me see here. I forgot I was doing a giveaway. Hold on.
I think you're supposed to pick a number now, Scott.
No, Swaggins picks a number.
Oh, Danny Castle, my dude. Oh, it's Boob Elis.
All
Is
right,
it just me? I like. Have you ever seen the movie Lost in Translation? Sorry, I'm derailing you, but I'm the guest. I'm special.
No, yeah, I love that movie.
Isn't his name Bob Ellis?
His name is Bob something.
Bob something, because I remember like the little Japanese lady being like, Boob Elis.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Boob.
Yeah, I love that movie. We can get into that movie after the show.
Like-
What do you think he says to her at the end?
I actually, dude, ADD time. I was sitting at the car dealership getting my tire plugged, and Groundhog Day was on, and I forgot how freaking fantastic that movie.
Oh, yep. Yeah, that's one you can watch over and over.
Absolutely.
What about
Literally.
Bob is a good one
Was-
too with
is
him,
it
Richard
Bob Harris
Dreyfuss.
was lost in?
Bob Harris, yeah,
That may have been it.
That was close.
Mr. Bob Harris.
All right, Swags, I need a number between 1 and 150.
All right, so I'm choosing one
Yeah, just
from.
pick a number.
Just pick a number.
Mm-hmm.
115.
115. Danny Castle. Looks like he's going to be our winner. He's got 114. Did anybody get 115? Danny Castle, you're our winner, brother. Congratulations, man. You just won $25 gift certificate to Shy Tots E-Liquid. You can pick up some cat's whiskers if you desire. It's fantastic. Flavor profile, it's like a custard, coconut custard. It is absolute fire. Now, to get your winning, talk to Shy Tots on Instagram. It's Jane Dodd in the chat. She can drop a link or give you some information. Contact her. She'll hook you up with the $25 gift certificate. Last giveaway is for 3 sets of coils from Mr. Qstraq. Q. To enter this giveaway, you had to repost a pic from his Instagram page. If you didn't do that, please don't enter because I can't give it to you. I need a number between 1 and 150. Robert Reagan put 115.
Yeah, I just saw that. Hey, you're the winner, but winner, not really.
And you can get in this one, Swags. You can get in this coil giveaway if you want. So go ahead and put a number in there. You are the guest. You get a pass and get to enter. But then I had to pick a number because you won't be able to. 250.
Let the chat win. Let them win something.
These coils are fantastic, though.
Although I appreciate it. You know what? If you give me the link, I might go search it myself.
Guy is fantastic. If you're not currently subscribed to BlackCat Whiteface YouTube channel, you're really missing out. It is, it's probably the greatest channel on YouTube. You guys think? Pretty much.
You know what, Mr. BlackCat Whiteface, you are too awesome to have to promote your own shit on your own channel. I'll do it for you. I found this guy like we were just 2 ships passing in the night, and then I woke up the next morning and my ass hurt. But I was like, that was the most wonderful night of my life.
It was fantastic.
And BlackCat Whiteface was actually on the computer in my search history. So literally he had nothing to do with it, other than the fact that I guess I'd watched him during the night. But now the sultry tones of his voice, on a serious note, his sense of humor is awesome. The content is great. I love watching your show. You're constantly pumping it out. You're a good dude. You stay out of the shit, but you comment on it. Everybody loves you. Why aren't you subbed to him already? Just freaking hit the sub button. Hey, stooges that are here, hit the sub button.
Yeah, hit the sub button. That would be fantastic. Thank you, Swags. I appreciate that, man.
The only show that's almost as good as BlackCat Whiteface on the Vape Hot Tub is the Vape Stew.
Vape Stew is fantastic.
So check them out tonight.
I told Stan this when he was here. Like, the concept, like everything that is based on the Vape Stew. Like even the name, like you guys had the Vape Stew. Like I was like, I need to come up with something like that. Like, and you guys don't get into the drama or any of the bullshit. I was like, I just want to do like something fun where everybody can have fun and like
dude, I love
do
it.
Something stupid. Like maybe do a little advocacy here and there. You know what I mean? But that'd be the only like drama stuff we really talk about. Like,
right, advocacy's heavy. I agree with you. Like, but this is the thing: you touch on the topics, you send them where they need to go. If anybody has questions, you point them in the direction of like, hey, I got an email, or I'm a human being. You can message me on Facebook or something like that, right? And then we can talk more about it. But we're here to kind of give you where you need to go and the topical stuff. And then we defer to Charlie. I'm talking like I'm on the show all the time. Then you defer to Charlie and he tells you about some crazy shit going on in Tennessee.
Yeah, they built that. That still to me that's awesome. All right, Charlie, I'm going to pick a number and you're going to tell me who the winner is because I can't look at my chat while I do that. All right, random number generator. And we're going to go between 1 and 150.
It's so good. You can't see it.
1 and 150. First number is 48.
Such a tease, Wagon.
Second number is 16. That's hilarious. You can't see it. That is actually hilarious. And the final number is 100. Charlie, can you give me a winner? Closest to number without going over?
Let's see what we got here. Jeff Watson's got 84. Oh, Todd Black, 85. Charles McLaren, the Baron, with 92.
He's won like literally
winning
like 4 times in a row.
So rigged. Somebody's got to be better. Come on.
I'm not letting him piff it, though, because he piffed it last week.
So it looks like Dustin Kindle's at 86. Charles is at 92.
That the winner?
It is. If you're throwing McLaren the Baron out.
No, I'm not. No way. He piffed the last one. He's getting this one.
No.
All right. It's Charles McLaren the Baron, 92.
All right. Charles McLaren the Baron. Congratulations, brother.
Dude, kick-ass name.
That is.
McLaren, bro. Great car.
All right, thank you. Hold on 1 second, Veronica.
Well, it's only.
Veronica's talking on the phone. Can you hear her talking on the phone over there?
Yeah.
I can hear.
She's like, no, absolutely no, like no consideration at all that we're doing a show.
Give me a moment to brag about my friends, and I
That's
will.
okay.
Can I brag about my friends real quick?
Absolutely. Dude, this is your time.
Dude,
You go.
Texas Clown Town in the chat. Love this dude. He's a breakout guy right now. He's just grinding. You know, he's well spoken. And we were talking about advocacy and stuff. There are a lot of guys coming out that are passionate about advocacy, and they're doing the yeoman's work, if you will. Weekend Wisdom is on his channel on the weekends on Saturdays. I don't remember the time, so just go over to Texas Cloud Town's channel. Him and this guy Shane, two Stooges, awesome dudes, but they're going to give you some real talk. They're going to be able to chat with them in the chat, ask questions, and hear about what's going on with regard to advocacy, and even ask vapey type questions and whatnot. But like I said, we can touch on those things on our variety shows and whatnot. But then you got these guys who are really passionate about advocacy, and they can devote all that time to that talk.
Yeah,
so he's one of those guys. And then Poon Sauce, my boy Poon Sauce Nasty. Yeah,
I met
he's
him.
a great dude. He's
I'm
a
all
really
over
good
food
dude.
sauce. Yeah.
Everybody
up,
loves
gave me a
Poon
big
Sauce.
hug. I was like, hey man, what's up? He's the fucking friendliest dude ever, man.
He's like everybody's younger brother. He's the eternal younger brother. He's a key cog in the machine of like my crew and the Stew crew, and like he's that friend in that friend group that's like, without him there, you notice his presence is missing.
Yeah.
But he has a show. You know, he's come a long way. He started off on the Omies, and now he's doing a Wednesday show where he talks advocacy, what's in the news, Poon Sauce. And then on Saturdays, he does another show where he brings somebody on and you get to know him. I think this Saturday he's doing Vaping with Ken, so that should be fun to watch because Ken is a very infectious personality and he's a good dude too.
Hell yeah, absolutely love Vaping with Ken. Absolutely, man. All right, Charlie, you got anything to say before we get out of here? Now, let me say one thing before you go. If you're a patron, I'm going to stop the stream and restart it. Come back, and we're doing the giveaways for the patrons. So just a heads up. Go ahead, Charlie.
Thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate it. Scott left and screwed up our schedule, but we will be here every Friday from now on. So make sure you come back and check out the Vape Hot Tub. Huge thanks to Vapor Swaggins. He's been my YouTube idol for a long time. I'm happy we got him on the show.
Absolutely.
So, thank you, Swaggins. Make sure you check out the Vape Stew tonight. Sub to those guys. Tell them you're there for Swaggins. Make sure that everyone knows you're there for Swaggins, not Stan. And
I love it.
Away, Scott or Swaggins.
All right. Well, hey, thanks everybody for joining. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Mr. Swaggins, thank you so much for coming on, man.
Thank you, man. Remember, I'm here so you don't have to be.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to come back. You're going to come back and get in the hot tub with us.
I love it, dude. I love the hot tub. It's nice and warm in here.
It is. It's
I think somebody
spring.
puked in it earlier, but I mean, you can't smell it over the chemicals.
That isn't puke.
We keep a lot of chlorine in
That
there.
isn't puke. I had to go to the bathroom. But yeah, so anyway, dude, thank you so much. Charlie, as always, brother, I love you. Thank you so much for doing this with me every week. Those of you now, tonight, you have some fantastic shows on the YouTube. You've got Vape Stew. That is on at 10 o'clock Eastern time. You also have Fresh, I believe, will be on at 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock is there something on at 8 anymore? I think there.
Well, there's a new show, new-ish. It's called The Green Room.
Green Room. That one's on right after this, right?
Yeah, Frames Janklin Vapor channel. Check that out.
That
with
is
Sean,
on right after
Sean
this.
Typhon, the angry hippie.
Yes, that's on right after this. And then you have Mr. Tommy Vapors on at 11 o'clock with Tommy and friends. So thanks everybody for coming in. We will see you Monday with a new Vape at 5. God, I almost forgot the name of my own show. Love you guys. Have a fantastic night. We will see you on Monday.
Safe.
Thanks, everyone.
So you can't hear my funky music.
No, you can hear it though, because I was talking to you earlier. I was going to tell you the name of Stan's new project, but you were like, gross.
It's totally hung up the fuck out.
All right, as soon as I get...
You got to go right into your next thing. Dude, Scott, hit me up though, because I want to show you how to use SparkoCam to like run your green. That way you don't have to worry about. Well, it worked out perfect.